Welcome to Android Tool Series. Today we're gonna take a look at UI Automator Viewer. It's a desktop application which allows us to analyze screen of any application. It can help a lot during writing automated tests for an application or looking for information about view on the screen, especially when layout of developing app is complicated and composed from different layouts. This library is a part of Android SDK, and you can run it as a separate app. It stores in Android SDK/tool/bin folder. However, we should remember that this library can capture screen information only when Android version of device or emulator is 4.1 on Viewer. The UI Automator Viewer library has got three sections: interactive screenshot, view tree, and property table. Let's start with the screenshot. It allows us to see the captured screenshot from the device and choose the required view for checking properties and position in view hierarchy. View tree provides a hierarchy of views. Property table allows you to check any properties connected with each view on the screen, like package, ID, text, content description, and much more. Let's move to the practical part and analyze a MapNotes app for creating one of login test cases with different frameworks, Espresso and UI Automator. I would like to show you how this tool can help us with getting data for writing these test cases. You can find the link to the repository with MapNotes below the video. First of all, a device should be connected to our machine, or we can launch an emulator. The next requirement is the developer option should be enabled. Afterwards, we can click on Capture Screenshot button and we will have a snapshot of the screen in the app. Let's imagine that we would like to create an automated test which will verify an error message in a case when a user enters a non-email string into email field. We can emulate this case on emulator and enter a test string into email and press sign in. As you can see, we have an error on emulator. But we have no changes in UI Automator Viewer because this tool just captures information, and if we want to get new data, we should capture it again. After manual verification, we can clear the email field and analyze views from the screen. We need to get information about email input and sign-in button from the application. As you can see, we have all basic information about these views in property table section. Let's check which data is needed for different frameworks. I suggest to start with Espresso. Espresso requires only ID of email input and an error message. We can get an ID from resource ID. As you can see, we have the name of the package with ID after slash. In our case, ID is email. UI Automator requires full resource ID, which we have in UI Automator Viewer. It means that we can use it without any modifications. The Appium framework requires data in the same format. To sum up, the UI Automator Viewer is a powerful tool which can help us to understand application better. It's especially helpful for creating automated UI scripts and test cases. Tests are based on different frameworks, use data, get it from UI Automator Viewer. Hopefully you find it useful.